Let's see, what is my gadget count at? Probably pretty low, though I have no idea how to check. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so that's it for collection. Right, we're gonna go get that blue thing. And we are just staring at the ground. Okay, well, food's looking good. Still growing, too. I might have to do something about this. They're so docile, it's comical. Oh, yeah, they're full up. Well, the sooner we get the ability to get another extractor. I'll really just want a Pokemon Rancher. Dude, Pokemon Rancher would be great. I had a dream last night that I was working on a game. And the extent of it was like... you literally just were monster ranching, and that was it. And it was beautiful. And then I was like, I really want to make this, but really I should actually be working on games for Bird first. See if we can make my idea next. Okay. So what do we got now? Right, we're going for the spring pad. So apparently to get the last treasure cracker, I might actually have to make a bunch of gadgets. Okay. That'll be interesting. Animations outside of the Goopy style might not work here. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, they've made... like, the thing is, the people that made this game made, they made Spiral Knight, so I know this style works great. Okay, so this is a green pod. So we want to just keep going up. It's actually a lot around here. Pokemon game where you breed and sell them. I don't know if I'd want to sell them necessarily. I mean, it would be neat if it was kind of like some weird Pokemon Stardew Valley hybrid. That'd be something special. I would enjoy the heck out of that. Okay, so what are we looking for? I guess we're going along this section. Ish. Where's this guy looking from? What? I have no idea. Trying to follow this dude's logic for like how he got through any of these areas is bizarre. He gets some pretty nuts camera angles. 2 deep brine. Okay, yeah, that was it. Alright, so next up is moss blanket stuff. So let's go drop this off before I like die horribly. That'd be bad. Okay. Yeah, so I think to get the last treasure cracker, I guess I'm gonna have to make some more gadgets. Oh, that's fine. I'll have to figure out how to get I'll have to figure out how to make a bunch. For lucky, we can just put down like a bunch of if we're lucky, all I have to do is just put a bunch of like random plants and like cosmetic stuff down, and those should be cheap. I hope. Make it a lot easier to get through. Okay. Hi. For a second, I thought that was a golden slime. I was going to be pissed off. Because every time I run into a golden slime, I don't have food to feed them. Oh, scary. Okay, what time are we looking at? 8:40. Okay, good time. And let's see. I guess let's drop this stuff off. Lava dust is rare enough that I don't want to lose it. I should see if we can get some diamonds here, because, again, if I can get some diamonds, that'll solve that problem real fast. Let's see, will I be playing Prey? Yes. Though probably when it comes out, not sooner. Okay, so we're going to Moss Blanket. There's a lot of these. Damn. Oh yeah, if I want to get the diamonds, we're probably going to get them from the treasure pods here, now that I'm thinking about it. It's tons. We've only gotten a quarter of them done, give or take. Okay, well, at least we got a fast travel back to the Moss Blanket, so this should go pretty quick. But yeah, I totally agree. Like, this doesn't need extra monsters. Heck, it probably doesn't even it doesn't even need extra slimes. I'm just thinking of, like, this is such a solid product. It'd be really cool if they took it, like, to the nth degree. And made the perfect monster collection game. Maybe they'll do that next time. They probably won't. That's okay. Anyway, let's go dump these off on the pink slimes. We're gonna need them anyway. And then we're gonna warp to the moss blanket. Oh, hey, carrots are done. So how do I unlock the black treasure pods? We're gonna need to, we're gonna need a lot of gadgets, apparently. There's, like, secret achievement unlocky things that get stuff. Oh. Well, that slime's gone forever. Where did it go? I'm a little bit concerned because I don't want it getting out and eating all of the chickens. Or landing in one of the other enclosures. Well, hopefully it's gone to a better place that is not here. But yeah, I sent one of those slimes airborne, and I don't know if we'll be seeing him again. Well. That was... okay. That's been happening to me a lot lately. Games where, like, I shoot off into space, or, like, a close approximation to. Yesterday in Dark Souls, the other day in Rain World, just so on and so forth. It's all been, it's all just been scary flying through space nonsense. I'm not tired of it, but I'm bewildered every time it happens. Let's see. So when you get the high walls, does it come with a roof? Nope. When you get the high walls, it doesn't come with a roof. You can buy the roof separate. Generally, you don't need the roof, but I like to put it on just in case, just because I tend to fill these a little bit. I haven't seen it return, so I think we're safe. It'd just be bad if I lost my entire chicken. What do we think? Yeah, my entire chicken herd? Flock. I guess flock of chickens. Okay, yeah, if I lost all of them to one gluttonous pink slime. Ah, here we go. By the roof and see if you can get more. Ah, come on! Okay, there we go. So where's this one? Looking. Oh, it's up here. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get up this way, though. Okay. I think it's up here. Oh, it's a black treasure orb. Okay, that's no good. Next one, blue pod. Let's see. Where is this one? Maybe over there-ish? Oh, this is to get out of here. Okay. I forget you can climb these trees. Which makes 0 sense, but you know what? Whatever. Okay, so where's this one? Underneath the bridge. Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. I remember seeing this on the way here. Oh. It dropped stuff. Okay. Probably should actually collect that instead of just ignoring it. So that's more royal jelly. Which I think I was using for a teleporter, but I could be wrong. I'd have to check that out. Okay. Let me see. So green pod, mossy tree. Guess I'm just gonna keep going. I am really zonked. Why am I so zonked? Oh, duh. I've been trying to adjust my sleep schedule lately, and I think it's making me a bit brain dead. Can't say for certain, but still. Okay, so where's this one? As you leave the pond area, you'll get to a larger one. Let's see. Looking for is that high area on the left. Okay, so it's up here. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure what triggers here. I'm just gonna wait, maybe? Maybe if I, like, go back and forth, that's the trick. As long as I don't hit the jetpack, we can fly. Alright, it is up here, I think. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it's on the other side. There we are. And the mossy tree. Oh, that's what they meant. Okay. So on the way to the feral boom slimes, where are they? Just trying to figure out. So that's a black pod. Oh, no, I already got that one. So that's the green, then the black one, but we don't care about black ones. Okay. So that's just kind of hanging out there. Okay. Let's head for the feral sign. I think that's just up here, right? Yeah? No? I'm very lost. Or maybe it's through here? I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I most definitely have gone the wrong way. This is not how you get to the ferals. They're on like the other side. They're like over here. Yeah, okay. So that's where they are. Okay, so this wants me to go up this log? Up this log. Okay. I'm just minding and his mind is wandering and he's actually wandering. Oh yeah. No, I am. I'm terrible at like completionism and like looking for stuff. It always bakes my brain. Especially when I'm trying to figure out where shit is. Maybe it's like back over here? Whoa. Oh, it's because the sun just came out. I always feel bad for the phosphorus slimes that just go poof and go away. I guess maybe with this one we just get out of here? Oh, it's right here. I am blind. So is this just this like secret alcove? Kind of looks like it is. Wildflower patch. Pretty. I feel like this game needs like functional, unlockable player housing that you can like build and decorate. Like we have the pod, but I feel like we should be able to expand it even further. That'd be cool. Okay. Okay, moss blanket, black pod 3. Can't be doing that one. Okay, blue pod, hexacombs. This isn't super useful. Head over to the broken bridge. Oh, broken bridge is just over here. Okay, that's easy enough to reach though. So we're just gonna go back this direction. Oh, I'll get recoloring the next update too. Neat. Okay, so we're going over here, and we're going this direction. Also, hey, Quay, Ascalon, whatever. I'm just gonna let that happen. We don't want to lose any of our, Okay, seriously, I don't know what makes the, jetpack recharge here. Like, the jetpack is, like, the most random thing. It'll, like, I could stand there forever and it won't recharge until I, like, walk in a very tight circle for some reason. But I could also walk in a straight line forever and it won't recharge until I stop. And it's just like, what? I don't get. Okay, here we are. Love the music in this game. It's super relaxing. Maybe too relaxing, honestly. Alright, so that's just 3 hexacombs. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, that's a black pod, can't do. Okay, going past the mushroom lake at the edge. Look down some paths. Okay, so this here. So we want to find some wooden paths that go along the outside. Not there. Unfortunately, if we fall in, I lose my royal jelly, so I gotta be kinda careful. Okay, so this is probably what we're looking for. At least it's easy to get around. It'd be nice if you could actually make like a personal teleportation system that didn't knock you out. Okay, and glow cones. Okay, so the next one's super reachable. Okay. Every time I play this, I wonder if I can actually get my hands on the soundtrack or something. Like, every time I play this game, I just want to go play it, take a nap afterwards. This is such, like, a nap-worthy soundtrack, I think. Just trying to think of, like, how much of the tone would be, like, skewed. Okay, so I already got this green pod. Okay. Go through to get to the, flower field over here. And I already got that one. Okay, but, like, somebody listening to metal while playing this game, I wonder, like, how much of the mood would change if you did so. Okay. We are going the right way, right? Hope we are. I guess climbing on the outside is a little silly. Okay, yep. Look, we're almost done with Moss Blanket, though. Which is good. Okay, so I think we got a treasure pod directly down here. Yeah. Do we have to worry about drowning in this game? Or are we, like, totally okay? Actually, it'd be really funny as, like, an April Fool or, like, as, like, an April Fool's thing or as a Halloween thing, just retheming the entire game as, like, super scary mode. Okay, so this is another black pod. Can't do. Okay, so we got a bunch of feral largos back this direction, but that should be fine. Apparently there's... Oh, wait, no, it's on the other side. It's, like, over here. Supposedly there's a black pod, like... Oh, yeah, there it is. Eek. Getting to some of these would be rough. Could have sworn that touching the water killed you. No, touching this water kills you. Touching actual water does not kill you. But yeah, like a heavy metal alternative, or like thrash metal, or that's just like the most intense metal you could have. Plus, like, everything looks really freaking, like, scary, and all the flowers are replaced with bones and skulls and stuff like that. There's no way they would do it, but it'd be really funny. Yeesh. Okay, so it's up there. How do we get up there? Hi. Wow. He was cruising for a bruising or something. He was not happy. Alright, yep, there it is. I'm never sure if we're gonna get resources. I always feel like I should stick around. Okay, mossy tree trunk. Okay, black pod, no good. Red pod. Okay, large hollowed log. Flow for a third broken bridge to a grassy field. Okay, so it's probably like somewhere over there. Grassy field? Looks like it. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. These, you can't stand on these nearly as well as you can stand on the other ones. Okay, well that's fine. Is it just through here somewhere? Wow. These levels are, like, incredibly, deep, I guess. It's kind of nuts how much exploration there is for how little content there is. If that makes sense. Which is kind of fine, it's just weird. I'm not used to games having, like, this... I'm gonna say this little to do with this much, like, love and, like, depth thrown into it. We should probably get over here. Where is it exactly? Oh, these are red pods. Okay. Where is this? Just a few islands over from the last pod, black on the left side of the picture. There's another pod hiding in the back, green right side of the pic. Oh. Right here, I'm standing above it. Well, there's... that solves the problem. At day 30, all the slimes start to hunt you. That would be funny. Horrifying, but really funny. Yeah, like a Blood Moon equivalent. Like Terraria style. Okay, looks like we're done with the area, so let's get out of here. But yeah, just like, suddenly everything takes a turn for... Oh, it's a lucky slime. What's a lucky slime? It's adorable. Wish I could keep it. Unfortunately, these jack-offs stole my food. And it disappeared. Well, alright, whatever. It's the first time I've seen one of those. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Where are we? What are... Oh. Oh, we're here? Hey! Alright. Well, that's all the treasure pods for here until we get the better treasure cracker. Let's go drop these off. I was expecting a little bit more than just one royal jelly, but I guess we already got one of the other ones. Oh, that's fine. How are we doing on time? About time to check, at the very least. For a second, I thought this was like a giant royal jelly jar just lying in the dirt, and I was just like, huh. That's funky. Okay, so I know we needed royal jelly for something, I just don't remember what. Let's check warp tech. Okay, so it's... Oh. That might have actually been what we need. Yeah, we needed a royal jelly for the refinery link. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is why we're doing all the treasure hunting, because now we can finally solve some of the horror that is dealing with these guys. Alright, so we want to do warp tech, refinery link. Alright, and let's just dump all this on the ground. Yeah, because these guys are living in here in pretty much, like, abject conditions. And that's not, it's bad. So let's deal with it a little bit. I know I could make some more money here, but honestly, I'm just gonna throw it all into slime science for the time being. Okay. There we go. Alright. I forgot, these things have weird hitboxes, so we gotta just hang out in the back. Oh, lucky slimes eat chickens. Whoops. Guess I should have grabbed the chicken. Was there a chicken? I don't even remember. Oh, jeez, it's already full. This is why I wish I could Factorio things together. That'd be really satisfying. Okay, don't need anything with you. When you vacuum them, they give you money. Oh, okay, so I guess I did it right. It's golden slimes that you have to give them something. Okay, anything else around here? Nope. Okay, and let's just keep sucking these up. I sent a rad plort flying somewhere, but I guess it's just disappeared. Alright, that's disconcerting. Watch us have like a tar in the other one already, and it's just like, that's scary. Well, his life. Maybe that's where it went. But yes, we've got rad crystal slimes hanging out in here. They're my primary moneymaker. And they're also complete gluttons, and generally pretty docile. I mean, they do that, like, roly thing, and, like, I technically can't get close to them. But, all in all, they're actually a pretty good mix. I don't know what I'd go with next time around. We'll be getting recolors next time. Does that mean I'll be able to recolor my slimes, or what exactly? I'm interested. Why do these guys poop so much? Mystery of the universe. Why do we have an odd number of crystal plorts and whatnot? I guess maybe I forgot to grab some of the rad plorts while I was going through. That'd make the most amount of sense. Okay, so let's grab... Make sure there's nothing left. Not that I really need to, but still. We should probably also put, like, a water thing somewhere around here at some point. Later, though. Okay. Bugs me a little bit that... okay, there are 5. Good. It bugs me a little bit that there's just so much food lying on the ground. These auto-feeders are not the most efficient thing ever. Ow. Okay. I guess the main reason why they have so much more output than anybody else is, well, largely because they're the only ones that I didn't actually get rid of. Everybody else I did a fair amount of, like, you know, reducing the numbers. But still. Okay, let's see, what else do we want to do? I'm just dumping these off so we're not, like, overflowing here with plorts. We have a lot of plorts. After this, what am I gonna head for? Yeah, once again, they are uneven numbers. Why? I don't know. Maybe, oh, maybe they only give double for, like, that side's favorites. That would make sense, maybe. Well, that's okay. Anyway, we might as well grab these guys' food while they're here. Looks like the fields have gone. Anyway. I'm just super relaxed. Every time I load this game up, I'm just like, alright. Is zone out and relaxy time. It also looks like, having these scare slimes actually does increase their output. Maybe? Might be just hearsay. It just feels like we're not producing as much as we could be. Let's see, what's the most deadly 2-slime combo that can be made? It really depends on what your perspective is. If you're talking about, like, something that would actively try and kill me, Hunter plus maybe Rock? Hunter or Rock or Hunter Crystal. But honestly, I think, yeah, I mean, we could test this, actually. At some point, we could just sit down and, stand in each one of our enclosures and see what's the most dangerous. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna have to rule out rad slimes just because they're an automatic damaging thing. Hunter plus Quantum. Now, Hunter and Quantum isn't particularly deadly. They're, Quantums are kind of docile, so I think the personality would get mixed. And, Hunter would be aggressive and go after the player. I don't know. I guess Boom Crystal would be the most dangerous. Hunter Exploder would be dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, probably. The only reason why I was thinking, well, yeah, probably. I mean, booms are pretty dangerous. Crystals are bad just because they make the environment around you bad. It'd be interesting if they'd, like, combo their abilities together, too. So, like, it explodes and sends crystal spikes everywhere. That's a little bit too, that's a little bit too hopeful, though. Ish. Okay. Yeah, but, I mean, honestly, we can test it to some degree before we're done. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of, slime quack science before I put this series on hold again for season 3. At least this time around, we got a really nice thumbnail to go with it. I always feel guilty when I don't know. I really like making custom thumbnails for every single series I ever do. And it bugs me a little bit that I haven't had the opportunity to make a custom thumbnail for, like, every game I play. Or at least the good ones that I like. And I really suck at getting it in there. Okay, let's just suck these guys up. You know, the more I think about it, I think the more I like puddled plorts. They're really cute. Oh, they make really cute noises. Like, all the other ones are cute. And that field just ran out. Good timing. How's this one doing? Eh, it's still doing its thing. Alright. Maybe I should see if... No. I really want to play Stardew Valley again. Between all of this. Like, I still want to do the monster collection thing, but I still also want to play Stardew Valley. I was like, maybe I should get Bird to play it with me. Then I realized, probably shouldn't do that, because, like, at some point they're going to come out with the, At some point, they're going to come out with the actual co-op functionality, and then I'm going to feel silly for playing the weird modded co-op instead. I wonder. It's a means of checking. Maybe if the tree doesn't have little mini mangoes on it, that's when you know it's, that's when you know it's not going to, drop anything more. That would make sense. But yeah, I think next time next time we do a season, I might just have like a bunch of puddle plorts just hanging out in little ponds around here. I think, what is it, 4? 5? Could be wrong. And yeah, they don't escape because they're like ultra docile in comparison to everything else. Be neat if you could actually, yeah, 5 per pond. It'd actually be really adorable if you could, flood the entire, like, the entirety of a zone and have, like, the puddle. Huh. Actually, like, a whole underwater zone to this game would be really cool. Hey, when does Stardew Valley's multiplayer come out? I have no idea. A lack of the mouth makes the puddle slimes adorable. I think they had a mouth and then they got rid of it, which I think was actually a very wise decision. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave treasure hunting for later. I guess let's go feed the pink slimes as much as possible before I have to go. I like this game, but I generally only can manage about an hour of it before I start getting, like, too zonked. Just from being relaxed. And that field ran out. Well, whatever. I guess let's just take this crop over to the pink slimes. Is there? I guess there's, like, this one. But yeah, it would be neat if there's, like, a whole underwater section in this game. Like, underwater, specific slimes. With puddle slimes burrowing around up top. That'd be cute. I would like that. I would like that a lot, actually. Oh, I wonder. Like, that would actually be, like, ultra cute from the perspective of, you know, just slimes hanging out in effectively a pool. But then you could, you probably wouldn't have to worry about, tars at all if that's the case. See if there been any... One of these guys is playing goalie, so the carrots can't get in. Jerk. Yeah, there hasn't been any talk. Uh-oh. We're shooting straight through to the other side. Well, I guess we can grab the pogo fruit while we're here. Oh, hello. How'd he get out? I have no idea. That might have been the wayward son, honestly. Okay, why do I still play this game? You got everything. No. There's still actually a fair amount left with this game I haven't done yet. Yeah, there's another loose one. I guess they're just all falling out the sides or something. But yes, despite the fact that this game, like, despite the fact that you get every slime immediately, there's actually still a fair bit to do. Mainly it's just treasure hunting right now. And a couple of other things here and there. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna add co-op to this. It'd be fun, but kind of empty, which would suck. Oh, I popped the air net. I popped the air net with the carrots. That's how they got out. Also, I got scared for a second. I was like, why are they falling from the sky? Also, them falling from the sky here is actually really, really adorable. I kind of wish that would happen occasionally. Like when you're out in the wild, just like them raining from the sky. That'd be funny.